So the Ergobaby Metro 3 is set to be released soon, and we wanted to share some initial thoughts on the model based on available information, regarding how it's changed versus the previous Metro Plus version, both with what's obviously positive, as well as a potential concern. And starting off with the seat, the canopy is now extendable and can be stretched lower to provide better sun coverage, and the way the newborn apron works has changed as well, such that you can now use it without folding up the leg rest, which provides a larger surface area. The seat appears better padded due to a new insert. The recline mechanism now consists of a lever and vertical pull strap, which is an easier mechanism to use than the two-finger pinch needed with the Metro Plus, and the covering flap for the ventilation panel in the back also looks easier to open or stow away. On top of this, though there aren't any dimensions available yet, Ergobaby does claim that seat size has gotten bigger, and a car seat can also be attached now without removing the seat first, which wasn't the case with the Plus version and was a relatively common complaint. When it comes to the chassis design of the Metro 3, the model is slightly lighter than the Plus version, 7.6 versus 7.8 kilos, and folds down a little slimmer, though also taller, at 56 by 44 by 23 centimeters, placing it just within the IATA's current cabin luggage guidelines. The overall structure of the chassis has been significantly redesigned to accommodate the positive feature of a one-handed autofold, where, with the removal of the locking clip, it's also technically possible to unfold now with one hand as well, though that being said, a few early testers have claimed that this is harder to do than folding it down. Along with this redesign are support struts between the handle arms and the rear frame, which are likely a part of an internal skeleton that pulls the model together for that autofold. And one change that worries me a bit, being that the handle now has hinged height adjustment mechanisms rather than the telescopic setup on the Plus version, where in my experience, hinged mechanisms here generally loosen a lot more over time, which can sometimes lead to problems with internal mechanisms. The handle can be positioned a little higher though, up to 109 centimeters versus 106 on the Plus version, which is nice, and the shopping basket has over double the weight capacity, 10 kilos versus 4.5. The brakes have also been redesigned, with the pedal moved to the side, which is good in that some parents felt it was too easy to accidentally engage the brake with their foot, though the mechanisms involved are also likely a little more complex. Lastly, the biggest positive that I can see with the Metro 3 is that the model now has suspension in the back as well as the front, which should make it less jittery over gravel or lighter off-roading conditions. And wheel size has increased in the front to 5.5 inches, where, even though they've shrunken the rear wheels a little as well, this increase in the front will make a big difference for negotiating stuff like broken sidewalks and other smaller obstacles where the Metro Plus sometimes gets hung up. So those are the biggest changes with the Metro 3 from what I can see in any case, where, other than potential issues with that hinged handle, these changes so far look like a net positive. We'll be buying the model in for a full review when it's available, but in the meantime, if you have any experience with the Metro 3, we'd love to hear about it in the comments. In addition, I'd like to note that if you're currently shopping for a stroller, we have a buyer's guide on our Patreon page, which lists a wide range of models that we recommend, with a lot of technical and lifestyle related information. You can find it by following the link in the description. Thank you.